Sometimes you may find that it's more convenient to be able to arrange these channels and then rearrange them depending on what you're working on in a given time. You have the ability to do that. Simply point at the channel you want to move, hold your left mouse button down, and you can drag it. See how the black line moves as I'm moving my mouse? To a different location. Now notice, if you would, how the music channel right up here in the beginning is grayed. That means it is the channel that is currently selected. If I click on another, you'll notice that it moves. Now video is the channel I have currently selected, so any changes that I make would affect video. Let's take just a moment and look at some of the different features in our channels. Audio channels have this red button here available that you don't see in the video channels. That's a record button. You have the ability to record audio while you're right here in Vegas. This next button, if you click on it, your track effects. You can choose to add or remove different sound effects from your given audio channels. Next, you'll notice a mute button. Let's say I want to listen to this track, but I don't want to hear this, I just want to hear this one. Well, I'm going to move my cursor towards the end, mute this one. See how the button becomes indented and the track grayed out? And click on play. Notice that all you will hear is my voice until we get to this waveform. You can now hear the snapping and crackling of the fire in the video. And stop. To remove the mute, I simply click on the button again. Now suppose I want to play this exclusively. I simply click on the solo button. Now all other audio channels are automatically muted. And now if I click play, you will only hear this channel. And stop. To put it back to normal play, simply click on the solo button again. Now if we go up and look at our video channel for just a moment, we notice there are some different buttons here. This first one is your track motion button. Clicking on it opens the track motion dialog box. This allows you to move the current video that you have selected so that it's in a different location in your preview window. For example, notice my mouse. I am going to click and drag the button. Now notice what's happening in my preview window as I'm moving. I can also choose to turn my video as well. I can additionally change the size of my video and move it. This could be handy if we have two separate videos showing at the same time. This would allow us to have a picture-in-picture effect. So for example, say you're doing a video and you want it to look like a news program. You could have your video of your anchor person speaking and your video in the background of their topic. We've used our Control-Z button, undo, to put us back to where we were before. Now, as with your audio tracks, you have your video effects options that you can add to your video. And once again, we'll undo. Also, you have your mute available, which will take this particular channel out of your preview. And likewise, a solo button, so that this channel is all you will see. Now, if you go to the word video, that's actually just something generic that Sony Vegas stuck in there. If you point at that word and right-click, notice there's a rename option. You could change this to anything you want. Making it easier for you to visually keep an eye on all of your different channels. Now, if I right-click once again, notice there are some other channel options. Maybe I want to insert a new video track. Now I can put another video here. Right-click, I can delete the track. Right-click again, I can duplicate the same track. Duplicating a track and then just moving it a little bit sometimes can allow you to create an interesting special effect. Let's go ahead and delete it. And you'll notice that you also have options of a number of different things that you can choose for the given option you've selected to right-click on. So these are some basic things you need to know about working with your channels.